Justin Trudeau among the world leaders departing for Japan today for this week's G20 summit in Osaka. The Prime Minister's trip comes amid an escalating diplomatic rift with China that began late last year with the arrest of a Chinese executive, Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou, in Vancouver at the request of the U.S. Days later, China detained two Canadians, Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig. Beijing later blocked Canadian shipments of canola, peas, and soybeans, and now China is seeking to halt imports of Canadian meat. Ottawa has repeatedly called for the release of the two Canadians who are being held on espionage charges by China, while Beijing is pressuring Canada to release Meng, who's awaiting possible extradition to the U.S. for allegedly violating American sanctions on Iran.
Anything I can do to help Canada, I will be doing.
Last week, during Trudeau's White House visit, Donald Trump pledging he'd raise the issue.
I would, at Justin's request, I will absolutely bring that.
Trump is expected to meet with China's President Xi Jinping at the G20 amid trade tensions between Washington and Beijing. It's unlikely, though, according to Canadian government officials, that Trudeau will have a sit-down with the Chinese leader. Trump has previously said he'd intervene in Meng's case if it would help secure a trade deal with China. Canadian allies, including the UK, Germany, and France, have shown support for Ottawa's push for the release of the two Canadians. As for what else Trudeau will be discussing during the G20, the Prime Minister tweeting today will be focusing on fighting climate change, advancing gender equality, and creating more opportunities for the middle class.